Yes, guys, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back. It's good to be back, guys. It felt for a long time ago, in my personal opinion. How you guys been doing, man? Yo, Toxin, hello, man. Welcome back to the live stream. BB, hi. Hi, man. What's up? D, what's up? Hey, bro, how you doing? uh, teach me, uh, teach me to trade better, bros, please. BB, everything is gonna be alright, man. I'm gonna help you with trade or to learn you to better trade. And we just gonna have like a nice good live stream, man. We'll never go never go off the candles and be patient. First lesson. Yeah, you're totally right, bro. Ross, good afternoon, Justin. Welcome, Ross. How you doing, man? Fine. Good to see you back. Yeah, man. It was for a long time ago, don't you think? Like, I don't know. It's always like the same kind of things. I don't know. It's like maybe I have to do it even more. What do you guys think? Just more, even more hours, maybe more hours of live stream, or maybe multiple days, or maybe three times a week. Who knows, guys? Who knows what we're gonna do? Okay, guys. I got some really interesting things for you today, and I can tell ya, this is gonna be a really interesting live stream as well. You can see already like the kind of things what I'm looking here for you, and I can tell ya, it is looking good. Also, like the trades what I placed, like, or what I expected for the upcoming days. Like this one, for example, was a really clean trade. It was a long time ago already. Let's see, it was on 25th of July. But also this one. Look at this, guys. I love this one. Look, I shorted here on Ethereum, literally perfectly. It just swiped out everything, like what you can see, and then I entered my trade from here as well. Now to the upper side. So that's also gonna be really interesting, man. Yeah, man, multiple days and short versions perhaps. Yeah, that's maybe also possible. But like Tom is making the videos and I am doing the live streams, you know. So like if I'm doing a short period of live stream, then it depends on like for how long you want me to live stream in a kind of way, of course. So also, guys, don't forget to see the new video of Tom. He's always making analyses like for the upcoming days with crypto. And I can tell you, man, he is on a streak as well. It is going really well. For me, actually the same. I already had the trade over here. Unfortunately, I missed this one. I just made it as an, like that I expected like what's gonna happen. Not Tom Cruise, no. We don't have like that kind of money, okay? Well, like you think Bitcoin could double bottom at 112k? It could be, man. It could be, BB. We are gonna see. I will make some analyzations for you guys. Also, what is gonna be something interesting for you guys, maybe to look for. Please put your coins in the chat. And I will make an analyzation and for this live stream, and then I will say like what are my expectations are, and I will also explain like how I see it and why I would do it like this, and these kind of reasons. Okay, so that I can learn you to trade in a bit. You know, trading is still like a really tough thing to to learn, of course, but you can like do like. If you can do it, it's gonna be then the world is gonna go open for you guys. That is what I can tell you. So H bar, I just did it in. Also, I want to analyze Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum properly. So guys, what you can see over here, like, so I placed like, or I made the expectation on Ethereum, and you can see it enters perfectly the trade, like. It just entered like the mid zone over here from my order block, and then it switched around to my long, what I already placed on WEEX, what you can see over here. If it is gonna load, that would be perfect. Ah, yeah, okay, there you go. So like I also have a long on Bitcoin because I'm still thinking that that we will go up on that section, but it will take a little bit longer properly. But yeah, like we're 64% up on Ethereum and we're down 23% on Bitcoin. So we just have to wait like how that one is gonna go out. But yeah, Guys, I can tell you this is gonna be an interesting and a good live stream. I want to start actually with some posts, like some interesting facts, what is happening with Ethereum, most of it. And then we're gonna go on with the analyzation part. So first of all, about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Guys, everybody knows it already, but like for the people that doesn't know it yet, I can tell you guys, yeah, Ethereum is going crazy lately. And I mean more in a way like that we are actually like just waiting to, yeah, that we are actually waiting that Ethereum is crushing Bitcoin right now. And what you can see over here, like I will read it out for you. Ethereum is crushing Bitcoin in Q3. The last time we saw this setup, all season went vertical. It's happening again. When Ethereum takes the wheel, alts go parabolic. Move before the crowd does. So like what this means, guys, is like with the Bitcoin quarterly returns percentages was like in 2021 was pretty shit, or okay, but it was not perfect, and Ethereum was like dominating them almost. And like in 2025 now it's actually it is happening again. You know, you can see already, yeah, they made some profits on Bitcoin, but like Ethereum is making bigger and better moves. What means that we're literally actually waiting when altcoin is gonna pump up like crazy, or the alt season I mean. So also this is like exactly the same thing. Ethereum just went all in on the dip. The biggest net inflow in months, right at the lows, historic inflow, maximum conviction. Ignore it now and you chase it later. So what it means, because like people have seen it already. Heineken stocks, please. Weekend is coming. We're just on the half of the weekend, bro. Come on, you will be fine. No worries. Give it a little bit. And the thing is now, because of that small dip what it has, like on Ethereum and Bitcoin and everything, everybody is now buying like more in. You know, everybody is investing like crazy out of it. And what you can see over here is like, for example, as well with Ethereum price and like the moments when the well supply net position changed. Well, look at this push, guys. It is crazy. It is like almost $14.3 million is literally yeah, to pump it up, man. It is crazy how big it changed on that moment. And if you're gonna look further as well with this one, Bitcoin panic selling on one side, relentless buying on the other. Accumulator wallets just hit one of their biggest spikes of the year. They only buy, they never sell. What do they know? And this is like what I'm trying to tell you guys, because what you can see over here, the Bitcoin demand from accumulator addresses, the price, the accumulator address demand, and the accumulator addresses demand SMA 30. Literally what you can see over here, like with the big spike on the latest moments that passed even the prices on that moment, is literally crazy. Like the demand is like pushing only higher and higher lately, and that was from the last 30 days. Never too early for beer, Justin. Yeah, you're kind of right. It's somewhere 4 o'clock on the world, right? So what you can see over here then, guys, is also like literally the same. The poly market is screaming a rate cut right now. So like the 72% odds for the 25 BPS drop in September, bullish for Bitcoin. That means if the rate cut is happening, that we are going to be bullish on Bitcoin. So also what you said, BB, it could be happening that we're gonna have a gonna have maybe a double bottom on the 112k. It can even possible that he can like go a little bit lower even, but then from there he's gonna pump up when the cut rate is started. So also what you can see over here with the Fed decision in September, on September 17, like 25 BPS decreased 72%. That is crazy. Okay guys, so like with these kind of things we have to like follow up all the time. Also with what Marlijn is saying is over here, Ethereum just woke up. 6 174k plus active addresses, the highest since the last cycle top. So that means that we have literally lately actually a lot of more users on Ethereum lately, what means that this is very good for Ethereum. This isn't a speculation, it is real on-chain demand. In 2021, this metric front ran the bull run. In 2025, it's flashing again. Ethereum is loading. Look at this, guys. Number of active addresses on the Ethereum network, 70 MA. And what you can see as well, I know we didn't reach like the highest part yet, but like what you can see already, like from the last which was in 2021, then he hit like the 4,800k of the prices. So now it is already reaching like this to the 700 already. So people are like waking up all the time, and Ethereum, that's why he's saying Ethereum is waking up as well. And what you can see over here as well, guys, 967 million in stablecoins flooded into Ethereum in a single day. This is from the last 24 hours, guys. That is crazy. This isn't noise, it's a signal of institutional scale. The engine is loaded. Ethereum is preparing for liftoff. What you can see over here with the stable coins, guys, like the supply where it is on, everything is almost on Ethereum. Ross, on those SY, Ripple, Link, Sol are the ones I'm holding as well on Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's really nice, man. Do you want me also to analyze those coins actually, or is it more to tell me? Because like I can tell you, I got more. I got it as well actually. I'm holding everything. Those are like small bits for me, but still, like it's doing really well. And also, guys, over here for the last one, bullish confirmation from Thor, or no, sorry, the top. Vitalik just said Ethereum has exceeded everyone's expectations. Tech, scaling, ecosystem, adoption, Ethereum is crushing every benchmark. Price will catch up, it always does. The market's still sleeping, but not for long. So guys, as well, sure. So like also what people are saying right now, guys, that it's people are expecting like really good things the upcoming days. And I can tell you right now, guys, oh, this was a crazy trade. Going pretty well, I have to say, but still. Okay, where is SUY? Nice list, Ross. Only spot or also a leverage trading. And what is? It would be great to see your views on them. Yeah, no problem, man. I would love to do it. No problem. I would do it as fast as I could, but I got where do I have it? I have such a big list. Oh, here it is. Or is it? Yes, SUY. Let's see, Ripple, Link, and Solana over here. There you go. Ondo, SUY, I got Link, I got Sol, I got Ripple, and Ripple. Here you go. Okay, got some coins already for these upcoming days. That's good to hear. So yeah, guys, like, look at this one here, guys. If you have seen my last live stream, guys, you could have trade on this one. This is like a really clean trade, I have to say, man. Unbelievable how good. It is just doing like exactly what we wanted lately. And I'm using the Fibonacci like the most of the times, and this is exactly what you have on those moments. It's going really well. Did I add something on Solana? I don't think so. No. Let's see. Do I got something else? Oh yeah, I got the expectations of like what will happen. Well, look at this. It is already happening. I can tell you, guys. We can maybe go for a long on Ethereum on Solana on this one. Because the thing is, what you can see over here already, and this I'm gonna make a small analyzation, like a kind of extraction what I have. Is like the best thing is like you have like an Fibonacci from this side, so like he's now in a really clean buying zone. And what you're then gonna do is like you're gonna go smaller from the 4 to the 1 hour time frame, like this. Like what you can see already right now, and what he's doing is literally this section over here got swiped out, but what is like clean and good to see. So now he's ready to push to the upside. So what I want to do is like I want to hold a order block from here. What I want to see is like that he's gonna give a reaction from this section over here to the upside from there. And like I tell you, then you can place like on 15 minutes a long like this order block under the last low and push it to the upside from there. And so, well, let's see like what that is gonna bring us for today. It would be great to see your views on them. All spot. Okay, no worries. Nice. What I'd like to understand more as if you have a chart pattern like a descending triangle, how would you have better confirmation that the pattern will break out or break down when the price hits the bottom or top of the pattern? Well, maybe it depends on like in what kind of trend and situation you are. So for example, if you are like looking at Solana, and I'm just telling like in a way, like look, the thing is, the trend is going actually up or down all the time, huh? So you have to make a decision like if the market is going down or up. For the most people, what are saying right now, like okay, well, what you can see over here is like that he is going up from here. But the thing is, he's going down from here already. But if you can look at this section right now, actually he's now more going up again. So like, what way do we have to do? What way do we have to go all the time? Well, first of all, you have to have then a lot of things where you have to think about. So for example, with news kind of things, you have to think about how the market is looking right now. So for example, now it was going up from this section. So let me draw it otherwise. Let me see up here. So it was going up from this section and now it was going down again. So now you want to look for a short. Now it's building up again to the high side again, what you can see already. And like what is so important about these things to understand, you always want to trade with the big trend. You know, the trend is your friend, we always say. So also with these kind of things, it is important to see like these upcoming days. Well, if you also like finding like a pattern, so for example, let me see like what kind of patterns are here. Well, for example, I can see there's not like nothing much right now, and otherwise you have to see it in a kind of way like on the big charts over here, for example, like this one. What you can see is for example that it has like over here it has like a bearish wedge, or the bearish flag actually more, I can tell you. So what you can see already with this section is like we're still bullish on that section, what you can have. So what you can see is like that it's happening like this section over here, that it is going up and down all the time, sometimes a breakout, but then it has this breakout already, what you can see over here. And like what's actually happening, actually he's doing this, and because this is on the weekly time frame. We're going to the 3-day or on the daily, for example, and I'm showing it to you like this. Here you go. Then you have already like a really pretty clean actually as well. Let me make this like in a line, maybe it's even easier to see. So that you can see already that we had a bearish flag on this section. And like what you can have and what is always happening from as an extra confirmation for you, like when it is going for a breakout, so for example over here, not this one, I want this one. So it happened here for a breakout, and then it made a confirmation on this section over here, like an extra, so like a retest. So now he is literally going to the upside from there. So what about Ethereum? Macy's are noise diving, and BlackRock sold yesterday the hell out of Ethereum. ETF Ethereum, MACD amount. Oh, Macy's. I was already thinking like, you got, is it, I was already thinking like, who's Macy's? Well, with Ethereum, it's like a different thing in my opinion, man. Wait, so what about the MACD are noise diving, and BlackRock sold yesterday the hell out of Ethereum, ETF, Ethereum, MACD amount. Yeah. Well, the thing is with Ethereum, I think BlackRock sold a lot of. I don't know why they sold actually. The thing is, like, Ethereum looks pretty solid in my case, but at the same time, it is still weird because the thing is, like, this is still like the section where everyone wants to see, where we want to wait for, like, just a 4K of level, you know. That level is like still didn't reached actually, and that is like something really annoying in my personal opinion, because that section over there is like what everybody wants to see to break out again. And if we're gonna do that, then we need like the biggest hype, whatever we have to see. And I'm still really bullish on everything what I can own, but like if he's always reaching for like a resistance on like this order block over here, and then I'm talking about the round up to 4K, and then it is between the 37 and the 4K or 4200 even, then we just have to like now we're not gonna have to get used to it, because I know that we are still like bullish on Ethereum, and I expect that he's gonna go up like crazy eventually. Only like the important and tough decision is like, when is it gonna happen? Yesterday was the biggest ETF outflow in years. Yeah, bro, it is going crazy. Because like the thing is with Ethereum, I will show it to you guys right now. This is exactly what I am trying to show you right now. Because I think what BlackRock did is literally they wanted to sell to like buy it even cheaper in eventually, to have a breakout. I think maybe that they want to do that, in my personal opinion, because this major resistance is like, it's crazy. It's already touched it 7 times, you know. So like I think they're seeing like a pattern in these kind of things, what I also got used to, because like, yeah, this resistance, guys, is like not even funny anymore, man. We are literally waiting when he's breaking out on that section, because the hype is very big on everything right now, and that is crazy. Because I can tell you as well over here, with this bull trap and a bear trap, this is also like one of the things what happened with Ethereum. So I also think that you can see it as the bear trap and bull trap momentum, because like what happened is like it broke through the upside from here, and then it changes to the downside even with the bear trap. So now he's consolidating again between this resistance and support line, and that happened over here as well. But now the thing is, like, because we are expecting that after the bear trap, that he's gonna push through to the upside, and then like for real. But we just have to wait for it again. But so overall, we just have to literally wait when Ethereum is gonna pump up like crazy, or when he's gonna reach like the 4K or higher. Because I can tell you that is like one of my things where I am still waiting for, that he's gonna reach the 4,000 section, in my personal opinion. And as well, if he's gonna reach that, expect that people are also gonna sell in those moments. So we just have to wait. And I can tell you, the people that are holding are gonna win eventually with these kind of things. Yeah, they're gonna just win, in my personal opinion. Because as well, what you can see over here with the RSI, for example, it's also gonna be like a really interesting one. Because what we have is like the upward channel as well. So we got like a resistance lines already, and like you can see already like the prices where he is expecting to go, and that's like around 20K even here. But that will take a long time, because it's on a monthly time frame, of course. But like what you can see, and that is like something crazy, and that is like the section that he actually is like, he's going to the upside already. And the thing is, like, he's now on the bearish wedge part as well. So this is the bearish wedge, I can tell you. And like this bearish wedge, what you can see already, is like also like breaking out already, actually. So what we just have to see is like a really good confirmation that he's breaking out, and then to the upside from there. So on these kind of moments, we also have to wait for these kind of things, because like it is just too uncertain yet if he's gonna push out that section. And then I'm talking about above the 4K. And when that happens, guys, I can tell you, then we're gonna have like the biggest push of our lives on Ethereum. because like Ethereum is going that crazy right now that is unbelievable. And also with the RSI, what you can see on here on the downside, literally this section right here still first needs to fill up before before he's actually going to the downside again for Ethereum. That's why we are really bullish on every part, because this is like the support section, and here's the resistance level. And if he didn't reach the resistance level yet, then we know that he can outperform like everything what it has on this moment, what it is doing already right now, but still. So we are still like really bullish on all these kind of things, but it is just too uncertain on certain things what it has. So also over here with this section over here, and I think that's why what you said, D, for example, where that BlackRock was selling like crazy, that we had that this is happened like a bear trap kind of thing. And now what happened, it was pushing back already with a retest on the support level, and now on a bullish retest. So like we are still like really crazy. That's why like it is so dangerous with these kind of bear traps, because what it also could be is like that people were selling on these kind of moments because they were scared that Ethereum is gonna drop down the price like crazy. And to be honest, like I get it, but I wouldn't sell ever with these kind of things. I only would invest in like in the upcoming days, like right now, because we are gonna go ham in the upcoming days. Let's see, this is nothing. So as well, what we have over here with the Bitcoin ending diagonal pattern is literally the reaches what we have over here. Like for example, with the reaches what it has with the support and resistance level, and literally what you can see over here, that he still didn't reach like anything yet right now. So do you expect another retrace first on Ethereum? Well, it depends on it, bro, because like the thing is, like we are now like pretty bullish on this section on the daily time frame. If you're going to the monthly time frame, you can see already that he is broken out of the bearish wedge. What means that we are still like that we are now pretty bullish, but on the monthly time frame it's tough to see. So like what you could do, and that is like something what I like to do as well, then you want to look closer on it. And like what you can see is, then we're going to like the 2-week time frame, for example. And like what you can see already, that he is like pushing actually pretty upwards from there. And like this is like the sections where you want to check, because if you're now going to the daily, what you can see is already that he is almost or that he practically reached already, because you have to see it actually on the bigger time frame, of course, but that he actually reached already the retest on it. But it is but that has happened on a daily, not on a weekly. That's why it is so tough to like know like when you want to invest more in Ethereum or not. BB, do you think it's possible Ethereum could crash down to 2k, ending all hopes for an alt season? I don't think that's gonna happen, man. To be honest, because like the thing is, the hype is too big right now to expect even that the prices are gonna go down that hard, or like the market has to crash like crazy. But I could tell you, bro, that like if that happens, then like there's something really wrong with the upcoming things, because like I can tell you, like we are everybody's so hyped with Ethereum. Also with the post that I told you with this one over here, that Ethereum just woke up, and that there are again 674,000 active addresses are here. So that means that we are literally actually just waiting when Ethereum is gonna blow up again, just like with the last time, because then we had like 750k active addresses on the Ethereum. That's why I don't think we are gonna go down in that moment. Not at all, even in my personal opinion. Let's see, Ethereum overbought on the weekly at this range. Statistic or RSI weekly. Yeah, bro, I get it. That's why I'm telling you already. Like, oh, not this one. Hey, excuse me. What you can see, like, that we already broke through like the pattern already, like twice even. So we just have to wait like when he's making a bigger move as well. So like what you can do is like having, if he's reaching the 4100 for example, so what I'm telling you already, that he's like has to break through the major resistance level. If he breaks through that level, guys, I can tell you people are gonna buy like crazy, because then we know again for sure that we are gonna go sky high with Ethereum. And when that happens, altcoin is gonna follow up, and everything, everybody is gonna be very happy, I can tell you. Just like me as well. I can tell you already. Because like what you can see over here, for example, is like this resistance line over here, the 4100k, is this actually the level where you want to, want to see when he's gonna reach that. And like what you can see over here with the RSI as well, that makes it so so good as well, is literally the fact that the RSI just has to be ready. We just have to wait for the RSI. Actually, when he is reaching the resistance level, then we are knowing that he's gonna drop down. But he's not even close to that yet, and we are on the monthly time frame. So that means that we're literally actually just still are gonna be really bullish on these upcoming events. And I'm talking about events like when Ethereum is breaking out above the 4100, guys. I can tell you, it is gonna be insane, and I'm really hyped for those kind of things. So also, if we're gonna look a little bit further on Bitcoin as well, with the Bitcoin ending a diagonal pattern, this is exactly like the same kind of thing, actually, okay? Because this is on a weekly time frame, and like what you can see as well, that he reaches like the resistance level, but also the support level of multiple times. And like the reason what we are waiting for is actually that he's pushing more up still, to the 155 for example, when he's reaching the 5th level. So you can see it as like 1, 2, 3, 4, and here number 5. When he's reaching that level, then we are waiting for that he is gonna drop down, then making a retest on top of it, and then he's gonna drop down to the downside. So those are like the moments when we just want to sell for Bitcoin, but we have to wait for those kind of moments because we're still really bullish, actually. So like, because Bitcoin is not ready yet to drop down, Ethereum is not even close, and actually Bitcoin as well, because this is also the weekly time frame, so this will take forever almost, so it feels like it. So we are gonna have like some crazy upcoming things, guys. Also over here, with the liquidity move markets, with the global M2 for example, what you can see over here, like that it dropped down like pretty hard actually, guys. Like for example, that it swiped actually this downside, and like I think what it did is like that he like picked up some orders, like a section over here. And like that he is now going up to the upside again, and like all season has actually practical the same with the Bitcoin as well. So everybody had like the bear trap movements and everything, and like I can tell you, with the Bitcoin, like had a pattern over here for example, with the 1, 2, 3 step plan with the golden cross with it. It happened exactly. It is looking exactly the same on Ethereum as well. So guys, I can tell you right now, when the market is pumping up like crazy, and I'm telling you, then we are ready to go bullish on everything again. Because what you can see as well over here, and that's something really interesting, what I like the most, if he's reaching the newer high, and then I'm talking about above the 4100, literally the thing is, then what can happen is that he's literally making a retest on that resistance level to go to the upside again from there. That's the only thing what's gonna happen. Because like I can tell you already, like people are gonna sell for sure, but when he's reaching a new high, or like if he's getting his old high back, I can tell you guys that that section is gonna it's just gonna get crazy. And also with the thing with Bitcoin, what you have over here is literally the same. with the golden cross as a help with the RSI as well, you got the same. What you can see over here, like on the left side, for example, is like that the white line crossed to the downside under the golden line. Then what happened is like when the white line is crossing the golden line from the underside, then you know that the big push is happening. So for example, what you can see over here, let me grab the text otherwise with it. This was number 1. Then you got number 2, there was this one over here. And now the number 3 happened as well over here. There you go. That it crossed and that is going to the upside. So what you can see, so like for the 1, 2, and 3, that reached like 3 times actually the resistance level or the resistance line, and that it broke through to the upside from there. So also over here, like what happened, he was crossing the golden line, then he was making a small retest and pushed up like crazy with the white line, which you can see over here. Give 1 second. What is a golden cross? Is that always on a daily chart or a weekly? Well, I can tell you, it depends on like what way you're trading. I would use the golden cross. Well, we call it the golden cross because like it's crossing the golden line. But we are using the RSI with it, with the certain indicators with it as well. So for example, this is like excuse me, let me show it to you otherwise. There you go. Inputs like the RSI length and the source close with the type SMA with the length of 14 and the BB STD dev 2. So the thing is, what it is doing, it is following like the big moves of Bitcoin on that moment. And like what it is doing when the white line is crossing the golden line, and then I'm meaning in a way like from down to the upside, that means that we had a big push upcoming before we even know it. But like then we were ready that we are gonna be bullish on those moments. So that is also like why it is pretty important to see like what kind of things, what kind of indicators what you can help it with. And now we are exactly actually again on the same movement over here on Ethereum, but you can see over here. So for example, again, like here's the first one, then here is the second one already, and now literally the third one is already the crossing one. That's this one. So we're literally now waiting that he's pushing up to the upside from there, and then waiting to go actually going crazy from that section. So yeah, guys, like Ethereum still is going to be like one of the most interesting ones to just follow up, and yeah, Bitcoin is just doing like being steady right now. So that's why also with the golden cross, which you can see over here, like 1, 2, and 3, that it reached like 2 or 3 times the resistance level, and the third time he's crossing it. And now we just have to wait when he's actually going to the upside from there. So, and if you're gonna watch further, and I'm talking more about the Bitcoin M2 global liquidity lines, look at this, guys. What's something really interesting, what I like the most actually to show it to you, because like this is like the bear chart, what it has for you guys. And like what is actually so important with these kind of things, these bear charts were the moments where people were selling and scared that it was gonna drop down. Also with the section of with the M2 global liquidity line with it, what Bitcoin is following up actually. What kind of candlesticks are they on the two charts? Look different than the ordinary default candlesticks. You mean this ones, for example? Yeah, we just put it at one color, so like the color of orange, and for Bitcoin, and then from Ethereum. That is we are using the same kind of candlesticks, but we're coloring them to like make it to see the difference, make it easier for you guys. I use golden and death crosses to trade 1 minute. They work on all the time frames. Yeah, here what Joey says as well. Hello Kelly, how you doing? Hi Joey. I'm seeing a cup and a hand on Ethereum 4-hour chart. Maybe we can check that for you, Kelly. No worries. Yes, these ones, please. Yeah, man. So like we are just using just the normal candlesticks. Only we are coloring them to like see that you can see the difference. So that is like something, yeah, just to make it easy for you guys to see like what the difference is, you know. So what you can see, guys, with the bear trap is actually like these kind of things is like happening all the time with the market. So like if you can read it, like the accumulation was the first start. Then you had the trend emerges, then a shakeout, then a momentum building, and the first sentiment extreme. Then what happened is the bear trap. What happened like multiple times already, and then we are gonna reach the euphoria stage eventually. But like what is happening is like that we now actually we're in a bear trap. So like with these kind of things to know. Just think about these kind of things, because like the market is always going up and down, guys. It is not happening like once that the bear trap can happen or something. Like if we, for example, see once the bear trap, then you thinking like, oh, we're only gonna have a euphoria stage and then we're gonna drop down again. But the thing is, these kind of sentiments or these kind of things, what you can see over here. So like the stage is what it has. Happens a lot of times, and I mean like a lot of times. So like what you can see over here with the bear trap over here, for example, then it did go up like crazy from there, and now again from here is literally the same, and then again literally the bear trap here again. So like these are like the kind of things what you have to watch out for, okay? Because like these kind of things are like happening actually faster than you think. For the people that are trading, for example, for the 1 minute, those ones are that is going crazy fast. For the people that are doing just normal day trading, like me, there it is going a little bit slower. But that is also happening with a big trend, you know. And then you got even the swing traders, and that will take like a long time when that things are gonna happen. But still, you have to think about it. That's why it is so important to know like the kind of knowledge what you need to know for these upcoming trends, like what is gonna happen and stuff, you know. And even though still this is no financial advice, what I'm giving and what I'm saying to you, I'm only like try to explain you and what is happening for the upcoming days. Because I can tell you guys, this is gonna be really interesting when the bear trap is ending. So for those kind of things, what I showed you already. We also got the Wall Street cheat sheet already, okay? This is on the 12-hour time frame, the Wall Street cheat sheet, then I'm saying like the physiology of the market cycle. They say that we are now in a denial stage, so that they are expecting that we are going to the downside on the market cap with a Bitcoin dominance. So what it means that we're expecting that the dominance of the Bitcoin is gonna drop, and that Ethereum is gonna take over, what it is already doing, in my personal opinion. But okay, still, and that can be very promising actually for us. If people are like invested in crypto, and I'm talking like Ethereum and altcoins and all those kind of things, then we're also expecting like these kind of things that what can happen. Only thing is what you need to know, and what's something really important is like Bitcoin is also not gonna like drop down like crazy, because what you can see over here, okay? Bitcoin is like one of the biggest coins still on the market, and everybody knows it. And we are still like bullish on these upcoming patterns. So also for you guys, what's important to know is like this can happen like in a shorter term of period of time. And then from there, we are expecting that he is going to go up again, like what you can see over here. So maybe what's also going to be possible, for example, I'm just drawing it for right now, that he's now dropping down again a little bit. Then he's going to reach this support, and then he's going to reach again the upside from there. Maybe reaching the 155,000. And then he's going to drop down like crazy because of the pattern what we have over here. So like these are like the kind of things what can happen. So like we still have to like wait and have to be patient with these kind of things. And I can tell you guys, eventually from there, we're gonna have like a really good cycle. So also for you guys, like what I'm telling you already, with these kind of things to know, we are gonna go now to like one of my favorite things, and that's the total market cap. Okay. So I can tell you already, guys, with the total market cap, what it dropped down, like the $6.3 trillion, that was like really a good movement to actually buy. I can tell you that right now. The thing is, what is happening with the support levels, what you can see over here with this one and this one, it literally picked up those orders, what it has over here on the left, so we don't have to worry about those things anymore. And I can tell you right now already that we are having like a section over here that is like a lot of liquidity what it has. And like with that liquidity, we want to go to the upside from there. So the crypto total market cap, we are expecting that we're gonna go to the upside again from there. Because also with the support zone what it reached already with like a retest as well. So let me put that at the use with this order book, for example. And what you can see already from here is literally that actually you can have like a trade to the upside from here. To maybe reach even new highs from there. And like that is something really interesting and good to see, okay guys? Because like what I can tell you right now is like that we're expecting that he's just keep pushing up from there. And that's why also he dropped down, like what D said in the chat, like the Ethereum and Bitcoin, like the whole bear trap shebang, like happened as well with the crypto total market cap. What happened then after it is like that he reached like the support level on the $3.6 trillion level, and that was actually one of the discount zones to buy again. Is that a cup and handle formation or inverse head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin? On which one are you talking about, BB? Like which kind of formation, or like on what kind of chart are you trying to tell me now? Because like this is not like a Bitcoin chart pattern or anything, man. This is just a crypto total market cap, so that means like that this is all the crypto coins from the market. What is following up? That is like what you see right now on the market. So also like when we're gonna be bullish on this section, for example, that means that we are like ready to go on the 3-day chart. Let's see. Just on this the market cap, you mean? So over here for this example, you mean? Because what you can see over here with the for example with this, you mean? Only seeing a beer handle pattern. Bro, come on, man. Now, well, what you can see over here, for example, this is like this is possible, like that you can see it like here with the cup. Yes, I see the total crypto market cap on Bitcoin chart. Oh, on Bitcoin chart. Excuse me, man. I was confused already. I was thinking like, what do you mean? Okay, yes. So if I'm going to the Bitcoin market and then 3 daily, let's see. I'm just curious, like, on which level do you see these kind of things? Because like I am expecting like some things with the upcoming days, but let me remove this real quick. Here we go. Okay, if you want to see the cup and handle, I have to say, man, I don't see like a big cup. Like this one could be a cup, for example. This one is like looking pretty clean in my personal opinion. This could be indeed the cup, but like the thing is, like what happened, like he reached a newer high. So like what happened actually over here, and it's something what you could use, but yeah, it was not. It's not like a really cup and handle pattern in my personal opinion, because like what happened is literally that he is then literally broke through to the high side, and like what happened after it is literally this. over here, and that he made from there a yeah, did go to the highest side from there with a bullish flag actually. So like the cup is like not like one of the things that what you can see here in my personal opinion. And it is like, yeah, the reason is because of what I'm saying over here is because like yeah, he reached a new high, and that's why he was consolidating to the downside from there as well when there was like a lot of liquidity over here, for example. And like in that way, I know already that we were gonna be bullish on that section from there. So like the bullish flag is like one of the things that you could use in these sections indeed, but the cup and handle is like not like perfect on this one, to be honest. Also, if I'm going to the 3 daily time frame, it's exactly the same. Yeah, so that is like something unfortunate, but still, I know I can see what you saw indeed, because actually otherwise this could be like a really clean one. What an ass the market is today. GK, bro, come on, man. I can tell you, like, I have to say, like, it is not even that bad. Like, these are like the kind of moments where you actually can like see perfectly good setups. For example, this one right now was pretty clean to be honest for me. It's like you got this order block over here, okay? This order block. Oh wait a second, I think I got that section actually. That's this one. Yeah, perfect. Look, I'm gonna remove this one real quick. Let's see over here. Look, this is like a kind of good setup actually to wait for. And I'm going to daily to show it to you guys, because like look what is happening. If I'm showing this one, this is like showing a retest, or no, not retest. Excuse me, guys. This is he filled up this gap from the daily time frame. So literally, what he's doing actually right now, what he wants to do as well, he wants to actually go to the downside from here to actually reach the these kind of levels, 109k probably, maybe it can be possible. So don't get me wrong. And that he's then gonna reach to the upside from there again. Because like this order block over here on the 3 daily time frame, for example, is like one of the biggest things to to actually to wait for, man. So maybe 110k would be like a good move actually to go for a long. So as well, guys, with these kind of things is like that we are expecting that he's gonna go crazy with Bitcoin from there. But like everybody is saying it already, because we are literally in a bear movement right now, and also as well with the bear trap. So what you can see on Bitcoin as well is exactly the same thing. Like it is looking really clean, man, with this one. But yeah, indeed, I get it, GK. It is taking, it is going pretty shit, like with the market, what this is doing. But as well, you can also use it as a continuation trade. Yes, that's what I'm expecting to first go down to 110-ish, waiting to go long-term, long at that point. Yeah, man, that's exactly what I wanted to do as well. But what you can do in the meantime as well, and that's something interesting, is like, for example, what you can do is like use a continuation trade. So for example, you can see already with this one, let me remove this real quick, like this, perfect. What you can see is like on the 8-hour time frame, I like the 8-hour time frame on crypto a lot. And like what you can use is like with the Fibonacci with it, you can see with this order block what it has, it reaches almost this order block again. When he's reaching that section, you literally can go to the 4-hour, 1-hour time frame even, because he's building up a lot of liquidity, like a lot. Like look at this, like he's building up like crazy actually. And what you can do is literally go short on Bitcoin from here. So you want to reach your stop loss above the last high, and want to reach like for a newer lower low, or like for this low, for example, it's also possible. But what you also can do, you can also trade to this order block, to 110. So like over here. This is like that your expectations, what you have for the upcoming days. And if you want to play it safe, because I want a risk reward from 3, so you can do it like this. And this can be your trade for this upcoming week. But let's see, on the total crypto market cap. Oh, okay, then I'm gonna look at that maybe later on, man. Give me 1 sec, baby. GK, but the price just keeps chopping sideways. Well, it depends on how you see it, GK. Because, like, for example, what you can see over here, you can make like pretty easy continuation trades on these kind of things. For example, with this one, is like, for example, that he's like filling up all these kind of order blocks all the time. So, like, if I'm gonna go for the 4-hour time frame, for example, like what you can see, this is what a continuation trade is. So exactly like these kind of order blocks, and this one is very ugly, I can tell you, but still, that this one like filled up the order block and did go to the downside from there. And now, like, again, like there's an order block over here, and like what we are waiting for is literally that when he's reaching that order block and then making a change of character from there. So, like, for example, that you see over here, like, for example, that you're gonna reach this kind of highs, he's gonna reach lower low, then making retest to the downside from there. That you can see or expect these are kind of movements. So that is like something interesting about it. Let's see, bit price. Yeah, BB also looks like an inverse head and shoulders with a total crypto market cap price moving down to around 3.45 trillion. Well, let me check that as a retest on the inverse head and shoulders pattern. And you're talking about the crypto market cap, huh? If I'm not correct. So let me check that for you, man. So for you, GK, for example, this is like exactly what you can see, like how you can trade on like crypto with these kind of things, because this is like one of the easiest trades what you can use, actually, almost. I can tell you right now, because actually, guys, there's like a few steps what you have to do. First of all, like really important, you have to see like if it is a downtrend or an uptrend, okay? And then it depends on if you're a swing trader and a scalper or a day trader, okay? Then what you're gonna do, you want to trade always with a big trend with you. So, like, for example, if you are in an uptrend, you want to look for a long positions, of course. And like then from there you want to use like the Fibonacci, for example. That is like the one what I like to use a lot. And then from there you want to see where the buy zones are. So what are the buy zones? These are like the buy zones. So let me draw it. This section is a buy zone. And this section is a buy zone. And this section is as well a buy zone. But I don't like that buy zone because that is like still pretty cheap, I have to say. Or actually a sell zone right now because we're selling on this moment. But you get the message, I hope. These kind of things are like the things what you want to see. If he's reaching that kind of levels, that means that that it is a high price and that people want to sell in those moments. That is what is so important. BB, I also noticed on the 3-day chart for Bitcoin that there is a good support, horizontal support at around 110. Yeah, that is very possible, bro. That is very possible because I got the same. Because what you can see is like this support level, indeed, it can be also a resist and support level. So let me check that for you right now. Here, this is like what you can see already, like that it reaches here, over here, and then it broke through. That's why I also had this order book already. Like what you can see on the 3 daily time frame, this order book uses as a support as well from it. And it was a resistance level indeed. So like you're totally right on that one, man. Exactly. That is why it is so important to check like what is gonna happen with this kind of things. And like so also for you guys, like what you can see, like you can trade to the big sections what you have over here with a small trade. So for example, this one. Look at this for example right now. I think if he's gonna reach this level, right, like this level, maybe even higher, and then he's gonna make a change of character. I really want to short on Bitcoin on this one, man. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna short on this one then, for sure. So if we're going back to the crypto total market cap right now for you guys, let me check. That is this one. let's see, because we were on a 12-hour, so we have to go to the 3 daily. And what did you say with total crypto market cap price moving down to the around 3.4, 3.45? Well, it is not moving like down to that section anymore, bro. I can tell you, because like you're saying that this is gonna be like the levels what he can reach to. I get it, because like you can see like a big gap for it. What is something like interesting? What it could be happening, but the thing is. Like the crypto is like now pretty bullish still, even though like we dropped down for a bit. So also what you can see over here, for example, the price, he started at the top over here, for example, and like what happened, he dropped down to the downside, like for the start over here, and then eventually he did go up again. And then now he's reaching these kind of levels over here. So it looks like that he's staying there so far we can see. It depends on if there's gonna happen again a big move from there, but we just have to wait for those kind of things. That is why it is also important to read the kind of candles what it has. So literally it touched literally like the support level, and literally from there it looks like already that he wants to push up from there again. BB, put the trend line down from the top. You can see the descending line to the top, sort of a thing. I hope I'm wrong to go that low. Nah, bro, I know what you mean, because like the thing is what you have is like that you expecting this section like this, and but then you are actually more in a bullish pattern, huh? If you can see it from here. Let me make a bigger line for you guys real quick. Let's see, like this. So actually what you can see, that is actually like a pattern, like what everybody almost knows, and this is actually the bear's wedge, because and he is still like consolidating on that section. So like if I'm grabbing the path one, and you can see already that he is like going from here down, up and down, up and down, and eventually he can go break through, make a support, and he's gonna make a retest out of it, and then he's gonna go up on total crypto market cap. Yeah, that's like literally what I'm on right now. So like that is like why it is so important like to follow up like these kind of things. So also with this bearish wedge, for example, this also like a like one of the things what you want to focus on. And I get it, because like you can see already like with this pattern that we're actually more bullish on these kind of things. But I can tell you guys, I don't think he's gonna reach that kind of lows. It can happen, of course, but like crypto is doing so well lately, I don't see like that he's gonna drop down from there. So that is why it is so important to analyze these kind of things. And if we're gonna look a little bit further, what you can see over here, for example, because we were actually looking at 12-hour, and this is like exactly what you can see. Pump coming, good time to short now. GK, I wouldn't short when the pump is coming, bro. I can tell you. Oh, you mean pump coming, good time to oh, like that way. Yeah, for Bitcoin you can do it properly, man. I was looking at the weekly chart for that trend line. Oh, for weekly that can be also possible, bro. But then where do you place the trend line then? Because like, yeah, okay, or you're placing it in this way. Give me one sec. In this section, you mean, like this trend line over here. That is also this also possible, but like then you still can see like that we're still bullish in that section, in every possible way. Also, if you're gonna draw like a line over here like this, then we're still like bullish in those kind of moments. Total crypto market cap, yeah, we're still on the same market cap, bro. But it is more in a way like that you can see that we're still like pretty bullish on these kind of things. So that's why I'm not expecting that we're gonna go down like that hard, like for these upcoming things. from the May top. Just looking for a small scalps today. I doubt any big moves happen. Volume is that. Yeah, GK. The thing is with if the volume is that means that we are actually like can trade pretty easily on these kind of things. So for example, you can short now on this trade till the 110k. But I'm expecting that he's gonna do that. Sorry, no, the December top. Give me one sec, BB. I will come back to you with that one. So for you, GK, for example, like what you can see over here is like the section like that we can short on this move, because like he's building a lot of liquidity to the downside. You can also play it even more safe. You can like place your TP over on this section, this level, 112k, for example, because he reached that level all before, so that you know it is going to be safe from that section. Maybe at the end of the live stream you can share which coins, even small ones not on the radar, which you expect to have the biggest rise this altcoin season. Well, Ross, I can tell you already, bro, I'm gonna do that for sure, but like I don't have like really small caps right now. Actually, I'm focused more on like the coins that I talked to you guys already like before, and that is actually pretty easy in my case. And it is what is it? Algorand actually. Sorry, HBAR, Ripple, Acceler, and Arbitrum are like the top 5 for me, at least. Then SUI and Ondo is gonna be like gonna go really good. Chainlink is gonna be one of the guys that I really like as well. And then like if I have to say like what kind of coins I want to see, I think Pepe is gonna be also like one of the things, man, because like I am not like a big trader in like on Pepe with these kind of things, but like if that happens, guys, like how crazy would that be? I just like Pepe, okay? Like I just like the coin in any other ways. It's not financial advice, just so you know, guys, but I mean more in a way like I think that Pepe can also go crazy on that section. Sorry, no, December top. Okay, I will check. A down sloping trend line from December on total market cap. So let's see. From December, you said, huh? And then on the weekly, was it? From May top, and then sorry, no, December top. Yeah, and then you said weekly section. Oh, from this section over here, this trend line. So this section over here, this is what you meant. This is December top. Yeah, okay, if you see it like that way, but even though like the push, what you actually have to follow up is like, because he reached like literally actually a new level, BB. Actually, you can use this more as a support level than a resistance level. Yes, weekly, yeah, exactly. Yeah, what you can see over here, like this is more actually a support and resistance level. But what happened, it broke through the resistance level already. So what that means that we're actually now on more a support level section. And if you're placing it in more like this section over here, like now it's coming even more, now it is even better. Because now what you can see, literally that we're still really bullish on that section. We got literally a support and resistance line, but it's now a support line where he touched on top of it. So he touched literally that line actually, and he is also in that support level. And then I'm talking about this order book, what you can see on the daily, on the 12-hour time frame, was it? Yes, exactly. That it touched already like that section. It filled up like this gap already. So we are even so more bullish than ever, and that makes it even better in my personal opinion to go to the upside as well, because we are having like liquidity on the top side, what he wants to take out for sure. So that's why I am still like really bullish on the crypto market cap with these kind of things. And also, what you can see, like this section hadn't take out yet or didn't reach that high yet. So we have to still have to wait when he's gonna reach this kind of levels. And that means that we're gonna reach like the 4 trillion almost. So I hope, BB, that you understand it, because like these are like the kind of expectations like what you can have, and it depends on like how you draw indeed the support and resistance level. But even though it broke through to the upside, so we are still we are still really bullish, and that means that we also like still then busy actually that we're gonna go even higher from there. So that's why it is really important for these kind of things. Do you understand it, BB? I hope you understand, bro. Because I can tell you, like you giving actually more confirmations, in my personal opinion, to the upside from here. So yeah, bro, let me know. So if we're gonna go looking a little bit further with the altcoin market cap, look at this section, guys, and this one is something interesting. Okay, listen up. So what you can see over here is literally that we had like the support and resistance level on the top side and on the downside. Yeah, what is looking so far really clean. I can tell you, and like. BB, I understand better. That's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear. And let me know if you have questions all the time. I love to to have these kind of questions that I can show you like how you better can look at it. Yeah, no worries. Or explaining, of course. And like guys, what you can see over here is like the section where it all started. Okay, it reaches like the first time a resistance over here. And from there, actually, he didn't reach actually this level yet. What means that we're still having like really big potentials, because like this supportive level, what you have on the downside over here, got broken out to a little bit, and then it came back already. And now what you can see that it touches like 1, 2, 3, and 4 times already. The support level from that one. What means that we're actually waiting for a 500% pump. What happened also over here. What means that we are literally actually waiting for the big for the really big upcoming trend again. And I'm telling you that we are having then a bullish market again on everything what we can have. And then I'm talking about every kind of coin, huh? And of course, the most of it, altcoins, huh? Because everyone is gonna make money out of that section, of course. So that's why it is so crazy. So also, if you're gonna look a little bit further with this section over here, with the crypto total market cap, but excluding the Bitcoin, and this on a 1 monthly time frame, you can see literally like the all season section what it happens in a Bitcoin season, okay? And like in the movements, what you can see over here with all seasons, what it was reaching the support level while the Bitcoin season was happening. Then the all season was coming again after it and did a crazy pump. From there again, like the Bitcoin season had like reaches again the supportive level, and now again the all season is ready to pump up like crazy again, because we almost ended this Bitcoin season again, and when and then after it, the altcoin season is coming from there. So that's why it is so crazy to look at these kind of things. And like I can tell you guys, I am really hyped just for these kind of altcoins, man. Like wow, it's unbelievable. Like I don't know what it is with this season, but like this season is, I don't know, it's gonna feel differently as well. Because like when Ethereum is gonna pump, I can tell you like that we're expecting like crazy things from there, man. I can tell you, because I like these kind of patterns as well a lot. Because I'm using like the support and resistance levels a lot with for upcoming and lately things. So example with this one is exactly the same thing with the upward channel. What you can see with the support and the support and resistance levels. It's like you can use it like for a lot of things, and most of it if it is a big time frame. That's why it is so important to see like what the analyzations are from these kind of excitations what you have over here. And as an extra confirmation as well, you can see literally the RSI having is literally the same thing with it. Yeah guys, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take like a quick break right now, because I really want to drink something, and I'm just gonna grab some water. So I will be back in like, what is it, maybe 15 minutes. What do you think of the crypto market? I think it's the total free. What do you think of the crypto market? Think it's a total free? You mean okay, let me grab it real quick. Total free, you mean? Let me see. Is this total free? Okay, wait a sec. Let me. Total. Here you go. Excluding Ethereum and yeah, okay, that's this one. A crypto total market cap excluding the Bitcoin is like the 60 billion chart. Looks like it broke the flag. Interesting. Wait a sec. Is that this one? I don't I don't remember anymore. Total 3. That's this one. Oh, and the and the Ethereum. Yeah, okay. So we are having this one. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay. So if I'm going to the weekly, for example, and you want to see a flag, let me see where. Well, let me check real quick what I can see about this one. Where do you see the flag, bro? And is it like a bullish or a bearish flag? What you have? Because like the bearish flag, it can be indeed possible, but then like how I see it is it in this way? This section. Let's see. Give me one sec. Did you have it like this in this way? So that this is possible, but then I don't see like a breakout yet, because then first you want to see a breakout to the downside, then making a retest to the downside from there. Daily chart, okay. Then I'm gonna remove this real quick because weekly is a big difference. Let's see. And do you want to see like a bullish or a bearish flag in these kind of moments? Because like on a weekly, we were bearish in that case. But also over here, what you can see already that he reached like these levels, what is like clean to see actually. So this liquidity has taken out or got filled up in a general way, and now he's dropping down to this gap or this order block over here. What can be possible, but we just have to wait when that's gonna happen. So what you can see is like, for example, what you wanted to say with the bearish flag or a bullish flag, because like what kind of flag are you seeing over here, man? That's like something really important to see, because like the flags are like, I don't see like here a big flag in it. Maybe you wanted to see it in this way, what I already had. That can be possible. Did you see it in this way? But then it still didn't break out yet, in my personal opinion, because then you still have like these upcoming days, and it broke out to the downside, but here it did came back already. So that's why we're still waiting for like what kind of highs or lows he's gonna reach, and that he maybe can reach on these kind of moments, or these movements in general. But even though, guys, with the crypto total market cap excluding the Bitcoin and Ethereum, I don't think he's I have a hard hat in these kind of things if that's gonna go down from that section, because like we're still like really bullish on everything, and like yeah, of course the altcoins are now dropping down here and there, but that's something what is happening all the time. So maybe explain me, is it a bullish or a bearish flag? Is it going up or is it a down flag? What you are seeing? Because I'm pretty curious, like what you have, so that we have like a conversation about it. So also, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a break right now, and then I will be back in like maybe 15 minutes or so, and then I'm just gonna grab some water and have to do some things real quick. And then I will be back in like 15 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna have like analysis on Chainlink, SUI, Ethereum. Well, we got Ethereum already, but Bitcoin is gonna be a really interesting one. Also for you, GK, so stay with me. Solana, Ondo, and like HY and Ripple. Is there gonna be something? It looks like a bull flag, but broke down. Yes, beer time. sloping trend lines. Looks like a bull flag but broke down. Interesting. How can you, because I don't see like a really bull flag on the total free right now. If you say it, if you're saying it on the daily. You know what? I will check it for the upcoming. You think we're going lower than 3.2 trillion market cap? I don't think so. No, I don't think we're gonna have that section. No, I don't think that we're gonna have like these kind of things in general. Because like the thing is, if we're gonna yeah, like the thing is more like we are now so bullish on everything. I don't think we're gonna have like a big negative ways of on crypto right now. We are so bullish on everything, so it is. I don't think that is gonna drop down like a big price on it. That's like what I'm thinking. And also with the total free, what I'm seeing here, I don't see a bullish flag in this section, man. To be honest, maybe if you're gonna look at a smaller time frame, so for example this one. Like then it is possible that you can see it like over here. Let's see that you can see it like this, that it then broke down. That is possible. But then you have like a smaller time frame, so like 8 or 4 hour time frame, but not the daily time frame. Because on the daily, what I can see is like that he's reaching like multiple highs and lows. And that he broke down once, and that he probably now can reach to the downside from there. But we have to wait. Guys, I'm gonna have like a quick break, and then I will come back in 15 minutes. Okay? See you in a bit. Ciao, ciao.
gentlemen in the mix.
Yo guys, I'm back. we did our coffee break. What I just did was literally made 2 sandwiches for myself because I didn't eat anything yet today, or like not much either way, and I just have some water. So like guys, let me know what you have. I'm just really curious. Like, what do you taking like in the this time, in the moment? Also a coffee, or maybe for D and a beer is also possible. So guys, let me know what you have, and let's start with the analyzations, guys. Like I'm really curious, like what we're gonna have. Okay. So to start with Ethereum, I think this one is gonna be like one of the fastest ones because actually we broke down already like what we are expecting. Because we're still like in a really in a bullish up movement section again. The only problem is that we are still in the resistance levels all the time. So also what you can see over here with the major resistance, what we're still battling with is the moments that I'm now bullish on this moment on Ethereum, what you can see over here. The only thing is like I am curious if we're gonna reach the 4100 level or not. I like H-bar. Yeah, bro, I like H-bar as well. We're gonna see H-bar as well. We're gonna analyze that one as well. So no worries. We're gonna come up with that one. Also, what I personally like today is maybe to short on Bitcoin. To be honest. Thing is, like what you can see over here right now is like that Bitcoin now actually is like now pushing up like crazy, I have to say. So that's like crazy. That's pretty sick. But the interesting thing is like when we reaching like a change of character. So I also want to have like a alert on this one. When that happens, I am personally gonna I want to trade them on this trade. To be honest, I really because like Bitcoin right now is like pretty bearish, and I want to see that he's gonna reach 110k level to go to the higher side from there. Because also what you said, for example, BB, like with the support level and resistance level, what it touches the most of the times, is looking really clean as an extra confirmation, and then with the order block with it and everything. So I'm gonna be really curious how this one is gonna go out. So for now, I'm pretty bearish for today on Bitcoin, but we still have to wait then a little bit on this one, okay? So also for you guys, with this one is I'm gonna be bearish on Bitcoin for today. Also, we're gonna look on Chainlink. Chainlink is like one of the coins that I also pretty like to trade, to be honest, because like this trade was also going really clean. You can see over here with the 4-hour time frame, like it just dropped down like really fast. To be like a few days it took this one, and actually like that is something really clean. But what I always do is look, we're gonna start over. So I'm gonna remove all the drawings, and we're gonna start from the daily because I'm a day trader, huh? And let's see like what we're having. Well, first of all, if we're gonna look at this section on the left, you can see already that he reached that high. So we don't have to like be scared anymore that he has to go to the high side. So what we are expecting now is that we are actually going to the lower side. So what you can see over here is like there's some liquidity over here. It's like one of the things what we have to be cautious with. So we still want to go to the downside. We still like short. As well, if we are looking at, for example, with the 8 or 4-hour time frame after it. So let's say, for example, now the 4-hour time frame. What we then want to see is like, for example, like the Fibonacci, what we are using. Well, if you're gonna go to the 8-hour time frame, you can see that there are some interesting gaps. So, for example, this was in gap, but this one didn't reach anything yet. Now you had here a gap, and this one got reached. This one got reached actually, and that is something what is also like looking pretty good in my opinion. But the only thing is like what is something important to follow up is literally the section like what is it doing on that moment. Well, it reached that gap actually, and then it got filled up after it, what you can see already. What is looking pretty clean, and we're still in the buying zone between the 0.5 and 0.618, or not buying zone, selling zone. Excuse me, guys. From there, you can see already there is like an order block on a 4-hour time frame. So let's see, we're having this section over here, and this order block is actually then the next one what you want to follow up. So what we are expecting that's gonna happen, that's what I want to see at least, is that he's gonna go to the upside from here a little bit to reach this order block. It is also possible that he maybe can break through. Then he's reaching this gap, what I told you already before, that he's then moving to the downside to reach a newer lower low, and gonna go to the all-time lower lows, what I want to see from on the daily time frame, what you can see over here. Because like what I told you already, like he broke through this section over here, so it got swiped. When it got swiped, then it means that we don't need to go to the upside from there, that he's ready to go to the downside. Well, you can see already we're pretty bearish on everything right now. We got some up and down candles indeed, but still it is something good. Looks like we are back. Oversold bounce, first step 250k. Yeah, man. It depends on like and what kind of chart you're looking for. But I can tell you, this is gonna be something interesting because like right now I'm more bearish on Chainlink right now because of certain things what it has. And like the thing is that I want to reach like these kind of levels over here. So that's like $12.73. Because like I expect if he's gonna pick up those orders, then we then can go to the upside from there again. Because also like there's an order block over here, for example, what is still open, and for example this order block over here got filled up by that section over there. So like what you can see already, like there's a lot of things open on the downside right now, because and that's why we are bearish now on that moment, because we want to trade to that section. So that's why I'm also like now bearish on this movement over here, even though we're bullish on that section over here. But I want to wait when he's gonna reach these kind of movements and these kind of levels. Because also if you are taking like this gap, for example, and maybe he's gonna reach that gap, even though he took that other gap, then we still can be bearish after it. Yeah. Okay. So that is then Chainlink. Then what I want to do is SUY. SUY is also like one of the coins that I like a lot, to be honest. So let's see like what this one has. Well, first of all, you can see already on the 3 daily time frame, for example, or the weekly even if you want, but it doesn't look like better, but still you can use it. With this one, it is like a little bit different. Okay, so what are we seeing over here? Okay, well, first of all, we want to reach these kind of highs. Okay, because like we got certain highs and we got certain lows, of course, you know. And right now, this is the SSL, I'm calling it, seller side liquidity. And you got the BSL. Let me type it in. BSL. And that means buyer side liquidity. So what you can see over here, like and this on a weekly time frame, but what you can see is like that the buy side and the sell side liquidity is still open on both sides. Well, right now, you see that we're in a bullish uptrend. So first off, what we want to do is we want to look for the upside. Is order book an indicator? I understand more of the patterns. The order book, you mean this section over here, this one? Because this is not this is not a order block, not a this is not an indicator. I need to understand more of the fib levels. Okay, no worries, BB or BB. I will help you with that. Look, the thing is, it is pretty simple in my opinion. For example, I am the market, okay, and then we're not talking about the crypto market, but I am an apple seller, like that is selling apples, you know, like just the fruit apples, okay. And for example, there are like two different certain ways of the Fib level, what you can see over here already, okay. So for example, we're gonna start with the buying start, okay. So what you can see with a buy Fib level, that means that you want to buy in cheap. So for example, like what is it, €1? So like €1, or maybe €2, or maybe €3, you know, like you want to buy it for cheap. And what you want to do is you want to sell it eventually for like, what is it, maybe €10, what is over here. So let me draw a 10, like €10. So like what you're doing over here is like, you see now the differences between like what is cheap and what is expensive, okay? Well, with a buying side, this is like what you see. So like the 1 is like cheap and 10 is expensive. But for example, if you want to sell, you want to sell it when it is expensive. So then this, the 1, is gonna be a 10, and you want to bring it again to the 1 because it's gonna be because you want to sell it for a lot of profit, of course. So what are you expecting? Is like for example, the market is moving from a sorry guys, I can't get my words straight right now. But like for example, the market is in this bullish trend. Oh no, excuse me, I have to do it the other way around. Then he is moving from the downside and you want to buy eventually, okay? And you are waiting when he is making the right moves to eventually to buy. Then he's making change of character, and then he's gonna go up. So for example, like what you can see over here, like you can see that there's a lot of people that are selling on the moments because like, hey, it was $10 and now it is 9, 8, 7, and so and like you keep it going till the 1, for example, or maybe 0 even. It's also possible. Then what you have is like the people are gonna buy when it is cheap again. So like when the apples are like $1, for example. What it means that the people are buying. But what it also means is that people are ordering then like 50 apples. I don't know, like to make. I'm just saying it as like a as an example, you know. And like what that means and what that happens then is like there's gonna be an order block like on here on the market, for example. And this is an order block. This is like the one of the most handiest and the biggest things what I'm using to make my analyzations. Now what you can see over here is literally the section that the people were buying. So like it broke to the upside. He made a change of character. Change of character means that the character changed of direction. So from a downtrend to an uptrend. And what you then can see is literally that he actually made a higher high eventually. So from a lower high, now a lower low, now a higher high. That he eventually came back down, but then it was a higher low. So that means that he didn't reach a newer lower low or anything. He just reached a kind of low after the higher high. What means that he is still bullish and that he holds on the $1 or maybe $2 or $3 where you are buying for cheap, and then eventually he's pushing up to the upside from there. And that is exactly the other way around with selling. What you can see is here. So like from an uptrend, you want to look for like when it is expensive or when it's worth a lot. For example, so the apples what I have, what you bought for €1, for example, or $1, you want to sell them for $10 a piece, for example, or $9, or like maybe $8 to make some profit out of it. So like what is happening when he's reaching a certain level, for example that 8, 10 or the 9, like whatever you like, and then he's going down from there and making a change of character from there. And then you have like something like this. So people are ordering to sell like those apples. And like what happens, there's gonna be an order block over there. And that order block is what is standing over here right now is like is now on the market. And you can use that then to short then on the market from there to make money out of it. And then you have like something like this. And that is why it is so important to use a Fibonacci level. The Fibonacci levels is just showing you like the prices, like when it is cheap to buy, and when it is worth a lot to sell. Because like other companies is using these kind of tools as well. And to be honest, I like tools a lot for these kind of things. It is also possible if you want to use an indicator and you want to see like, okay, where can be like order blocks, for example. So let me remove this real quick for you guys. Then it is also possible to have an indicator for that. Let me look it up for you guys to show you like what kind of indicator you can use. I'm not like a big fan of these kind of things, but it is still using a lot. Then I have to look it up, I think, if it is showing to me, but let me otherwise remove something. Otherwise, do I have it between over here? I don't think so. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, let's see. Where can I? That is weird that I can't like looking it up or something. Oh wait, maybe I saw it. Order block. Yeah, this one. I knew that I had it. So like for example, this one is order blocks nephew sum. This is an indicator what I'm using or what people can use to see like where the order blocks are. So for example, like he's showing like where the order blocks are standing. So for example, this one is an order block, and this one is also an order block, which you can see. And here's also another order block. So these kind of things you can use if you are new to use these kind of things or these kind of tools. And I can tell you guys also, so with the fib level, for example, is like that you want to trade with the whole swing. So for example, from here to here is the downside, and now what you can see is that we are actually in a pretty big selling movements here over here already. So what you then can do is like you're going to the daily, and like what you can do after that is like looking for an order block. Well, you can see over here there are some order blocks over here, but we are in a selling position. So which section is then nice to look for? Well, I can tell you already, like this thing over here, this order block, for example, is looking really clean actually to look for then. So what you can do, for example, is like you can wait if he's gonna reach that level, but as a day trader, it will take a very long time when he's gonna reach that order block. So what you then want to do is you're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame, for example, and what you can see is that there are more order blocks over here still. Like this order block, you can still use this one. And like what is then something so nice to see is like that we can expect that he's gonna reach maybe this order block and then gonna reach to the downside, or this one is even better, he's gonna reach that order block eventually on the daily, and then he's gonna go to the downside. So, and that is how you gonna get better in trading because of these kind of tools. And actually normally I am not using like indicators. I am using mostly just tools because I like to work with tools much more, because then I can see like what kind of confirmations it has. So also with this one, guys, like this is like a very good one to you can use it if you are new to these kind of things. But eventually you're gonna learn to like what are order blocks and what not. And then you're gonna just use it without, and then you're gonna see like yeah, big differences as well. So for example, like with this order block, what it has now it is not there anymore, but on the daily, yeah, it is still a pretty good order block. So like that's why that is the way how you can trade on it, and as well with the Fibonacci. So like now it is between the 0.618 level and the 0.786 level, but it's looking really good. So now that we saw the daily, now what we can do is we're going to the 4-hour time frame, for example, and what we can do on this one as well, and that's like something what is funny, or like on 8-hour maybe, this may be even better. What you can do is like you can also you can also do it as a bullish trend over here right now, because maybe you want to trade over here, you know, so maybe you want to go for a long from this section over here like this. So maybe you can long in the meantime when it is going that way. But unfortunately this one got swiped to the downside, so we're still pretty bearish. So he made a lower low at that one, so that's not going to be possible. But if we are going to look from maybe here, let's see if this one fits. Yeah, it does, but it is not like a really clean one to focus for, because then you have like this gap where it just filled up already. So maybe you can do it from here, but these are like the kind of things that you can use for to look for a bullish uptrend for these kind of things, and that is also how you want to trade. But for now, I can tell you want to look actually for a sell, and like this is on a weekly time frame. This looks pretty clean right now, but yeah, we just have to wait when he's gonna reach then that level. And if you're gonna go to the 1-hour time frame, you can also use that, for example, and then look like, okay, what is he doing right now? Well, you can draw like one Fibonacci from here. And like if you have like an order block from here, then you can see already that it touched it and now he's going to the upside. Well, you can see already there's like some liquidity on the top side, so that makes a lot of sense. But we're a little bit too late on this trade. So what we are doing, we want to look then for a short from here. So what you can do is, for example, again, is like this section over here. Now you're drawing a fib from the top side to the downside, so you want to look now for a short. And like you can see already that is here a order block, and that this order block right now is looking pretty clean, because it didn't touch it yet, nothing else. And like what you can do is like if he's gonna reach it, then you can go to the downside from there. And that is like how you trade with these kind of things, with the order block and with the Fibonacci. And to be honest, like these are like the best tools in my personal opinion to use if you want to get better at trading, at least. But yeah, and then there's like a lot more things to talk about. But then we're talking about that I'm learning you guys in one live stream like how to trade, but that's still like really tough to do. I can tell you, because there's so much more information still. But like these are like the kind of moments, and these are the kind of things where you want to focus on, and in that way you're getting better as well at it. Any questions? So for SUI, I would like to look for a short for today. If you want to look for in the long term, then you can go look at like the daily, for example. Well, I can tell you we're now pretty bearish on everything. That's why I'm also want to sell on the short for today as well. And there's like still like some things like over here. There's like a liquidity over here, for example, but it still has to get taken out. That's why I'm still bearish still over everything, because yeah, we want to follow the big trend, of course. And like for example, what's also really important to do and what to see actually is also like that we want to take this out. Okay, so we want to go to that section on the daily time frame for today. So we just have to wait like when he's gonna reach that order block, and then from that order block, we can short actually. So like this, and you can drop it down like over here, for example. Looks like Bitcoin doing well. Yeah, indeed, I saw it already. Like, it was pushing pretty hard, huh? Yeah, here you go. And that is on the 1 hour time frame. He's like pretty bullish on this moment. I am gonna be curious like what he's doing, but maybe he wants to reach this high over here. Let me. I think maybe he wants to reach this high because there's like liquidity on that side. That can be very interesting. Or if we're gonna go to the day or to the 8 hour or to the daily time frame, you can see already there's like some gaps between it as well. So like this gap, for example, is something. So maybe he wants to reach that gap. That's also possible, because if that happens, then we can short from there. And otherwise, maybe he wants to reach a different kind of level, and maybe he wants to reach this level, for example. That can be also possible. And why is that, you think? Because like there's still liquidity to the top side, and first maybe he wants to do that before he's going to the downside again. So it looks like that we just have to wait for these kind of movements, like what he's doing right now. That's why it is always important, guys, to wait, like what kind of what the expectations are. Okay. So just wait what Bitcoin is doing for like these kind of things. So wait for like the last confirmation. Otherwise, it could be just going wrong, like like in like a few seconds or so. Because that is gonna be like one of the most important things to have, guys. Always with trading, wait for the last confirmation what you are looking for, what is in your plan. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well with the trades what you have. So also, if we're gonna look at Solana for today, then we had this for expectations, and look at what happened. Literally, it touched literally the order book already actually, and now it is going actually to the upside already from there. So yeah, that looks actually pretty clean, and that is unfortunately that we are too late with that one. But I can tell you, like, we're gonna have some interesting things on Solana with this one. So I'm gonna be bullish on Solana, and if he's gonna come back to this order block, what I hope personally, then we're gonna be pretty bullish on Solana for today. Let's see what Ondo has for today. So we're gonna go to the daily. And let's see. Well, first of all, he reached this high already, so he doesn't need to go to the to this high, or he doesn't need to go to that high anymore. But I can see there's still some liquidity over here, for example. So maybe he wants to reach that high. But also, what is something interesting, he swiped this low as well. So that is something really cool. So what we are seeing right now, and that is something interesting. We are on the day. We're looking at the daily, and we are pretty bearish on that section. Okay, and then I'm looking at this section, most of it. So from here till here, most of it. This is like the section where I'm looking at, like what it is doing right now. So how would you know when to take the shorts from on your data? So, for example, if I want to know when I want to short, for example, with Bitcoin trade, when he's making a change of character. So you can see already, like on the daily time frame, that he was pretty bearish, you know, with this section. Now, what you want to look for is, like, for example, like the last confirmation. So now you can see that he is pretty bullish, busy for like on the 4 hour time frame, and that means that that we just have to wait for that section. But the thing is, when he's turning around, for example, that he's reaching this level, this red line over here, so he's gonna make a change of character. So he's literally doing this, gonna go to the downside from here, making retest, gonna go to the downside from there. When he's doing that, if the market is doing that, then I'm ready to go for a short for that section. because the rest of it with the confirmation what I have looks really clean to me and looks perfectly fine in that way. So also if you can see like for Ondo, it's exactly the same thing with on the daily time frame right now. Like this section is literally where I'm looking for right now. So I'm gonna be bearish for this trade. So what I'm gonna do is, for example, I'm drawing a Fibonacci from the top to the low, and like what you can see is like, for example, that this is gonna be like a clean order block to trade from. So what we want to see on the daily time frame is that he is gonna go to this order block to go then to the downside from there. But yeah, this is on the daily time frame, so this would take like a very long time when that is gonna happen. Tiger Animal, how you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. And then from there, what you can see is like if we're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame, for example, then you can see like, okay, we want to trade to that order block. What means that we have to look for a bullish uptrend for today, or for now, what I have to say, for the 4-hour time frame. So what we can do is like, for example, looking for an uptrend. So like what you can do is like using Fibonacci again and look like, okay, where is like the order blocks or like the gaps where you want to look for. Well, let's see. Well, for example, there was an order block over here, and this order block, yeah, got used pretty well actually, to be honest. It is coming over with this section over here, and like if you're gonna go to the 1-hour time frame from there, or the 4-hour, 1 hour, like whatever you like, you can go and place a trade already from here, and then stop loss under the low and this to the high. This is like the kind of trade what you then can do, because you want to trade to the big section, to go into the big section. So like for example, you want to go to the order block, you want to trade to the order block, so you want to be bullish on that moment. And if that happens, then you can so you want to look for like an uptrend to after it to short it again. That's like the kind of things where you have to look for, man. So also over here, for example, if you're a swing trader, you want to look for a sell. But if you're a day trader, you can look for a bullish uptrend, or for a small bullish uptrend to trade on that section, and then you can go on and on from that part. So that is like a little bit how it works, man, for real. So also, if we are gonna look for a H bar, for example, this one is gonna be interesting, because like H bar is something else right now. Let's see if I'm gonna, wow, don't want to remove everything. Let me see what the expectations are for today. Let's go daily. So like I already had some things. Well, for example, this support line, what you can see already, what looks pretty clean. I had an order block already, an order block, and Fibonacci, what you can see over here. And this support line is getting used like pretty well till now, and he reached already like this resistance level. I'm calling this a resistance level right now because it touched already twice, but it didn't broke out yet. So what you can see over here with this support line and the resistance level is like that he reached already multiple targets, okay, or that he reached already some things. If we're going to the weekly, what you can see is like that you can like draw Fibonacci from the up to the downside from there. And what you can see is like that he reached already certain levels. So for example, this order block over here, it got reached already, you know, so that is got reached already. So that's something really important. But my target is literally over here, because I want to be bullish on H-bar, because I'm expecting that there are going to be some good things. Also because like you can see already like this double top, for example, what you have over here. So we also don't have to be scared in that section anymore. So the only thing is like we have to be bullish, because actually the trend is also bullish for today. So let's see. And if you can look over this section over here, there's also some liquidity over here as well. So we just now have to look actually for a bullish uptrend from here. Well, how are we gonna do that? We're gonna use a Fibonacci. So for example, this section up here, and we're gonna draw a, for example, this one. Let me see. There you go. Then what you can see over here with the support level as well, this order block is looking really clean actually. So what you can do now is like going to the smaller time frames of 1 or the 15 minutes even. And you can trade on this one with over here. And gonna reach them for these kind of highs. And then you literally got already a trade for yourself on HBAR for that one. And that is like the kind of moves that I'm using and where I want to trade to. Because for example, there's some liquidity over here, which you can see. And like the liquidity wants to get taken out by the market all the time. So these are like the kind of things that I would do on HBAR as well. So I want to look for today for a uptrend. So like for a bullish trend or for a bullish trade at least. And if he's reaching certain lows or certain highs in general, then you want to see like these kind of trades. So yeah guys, that is like a little bit how trading works with these kind of things and what I am expecting as well with HBAR right now. Unfortunately that we are a little bit too late on HBAR, unfortunately, but yeah, it will get better, I can tell you. And let's see what Ripple has for today. Okay, I can see already that he reached certain highs, at least, or that he got swiped to certain highs. So that is something interesting and something interesting to see as well. Let me go to the daily real quick. Well, I can see already there are some interesting points where you want to go to. Well, this thing got swiped over here, which you can see, so that's something clean to see. That's nice. But what is also interesting, like I think we're gonna be bearish on this one. I want to be bearish personally at least, but still. Look, this order block got touched already. You think HBAR could hit one? Yes. I think it will be eventually. I don't know if it will happen in this season. But I can tell you that like... but I can tell you like that I'm expecting like really good things from HBAR. Because HBAR is not like only focused like on making money with these kind of things. HBAR is literally like a kind of coin what are we gonna use for in the future. So also it is also really important for you guys, for example, to do your own research about certain coins. For example, with HBAR or Ripple, for example, is also possible because of these movements, because of these kind of things. So also with what I see here on Ripple right now today is like something really clean. Till now I want to be bearish for Ripple because there's like some there's some liquidity on the downside over here. So I want to reach that liquidity, to be honest. Well, second of all is like he reached already certain highs already, what you can see over here. So it got swiped over here, it touched the order block even, and swiped over here as well. So the highs got taken out. So we got strong highs where he doesn't want to break through, and the lows are also pretty ugly, I have to say. There's like a lot of liquidity building up all the time. And now what you can do is, for example, as well, if you can see over here, you're gonna draw again a Fibonacci over here, and you can see that this section over here is looking really strong now. And otherwise, and actually what you want to do is like you want to sell them from here, because like this section over here is like building up some liquidity already. So I think we're gonna do a Ripple short for today. So what you want to see is like that he's gonna reach these kind of highs, that he's gonna reach this high or this high, and then he's gonna make a move to the downside from here. So this is like what I'm gonna expect on Ripple for today, and I think I'm gonna take this trade for today as well for you guys. So I want to place my my SL above the last high, and gonna reach it to the downside from here. And then we got like a 2.1, but we also can make it like a 1.3, I think. Over here, yeah, perfect. What is saying? Hey, Noodles, how you doing, man? Do you think Ethereum is a long for now or not? Let me get back on that one. What you think the market cycle top for Bitcoin this cycle? To understand, I would say 155k is gonna be a nice one. BB bericht ingetrokken. Okay. Hacker I'm about to put a huge long on Ethereum, so that's why I'm asking. Yeah, no worries, bro. I get it. I would expect. Yeah, you can go long still. I'm expecting, because I'm still like in a trade as well on Ethereum right now. I'm still long. I first shorted it first, and now I'm longing it. The thing is only like I don't know where you can put your TP on this section, because like what is so unfortunate lately is literally the fact that like we're still reaching all the time that the resistance level, you know. Then I'm talking about around the 4k. So that is like the only thing like where I'm just curious about. But if you are longing for today, and for example you are trading on like 1 hour time frame, for example, I'm just as an example, your order block is around up here, and you're trading from this section over here. Yeah, I can tell you, bro, this one looks pretty good, because you can like go to this high for over here. Let me get this one out of the way for you. Group 4 here. Then you can have like this section over here. Like this can be like clean trade, to be honest. So that looks pretty good. The one at the top is a retracement at 1, and one at the bottom is the extension. The one at the top is the retracement. What one are you talking about now, BB? I'm sorry, man. Maybe I'm going too quick with these kind of things, but with Ripple, you mean this one? At the top is the retracement, and one at the bottom is the extension. What do you mean, BB? What do you mean? Also, I did kind of called your 350 interest. Well, I can tell you, Hakan, he didn't reach that level. Or did he? Wait, let me... Yeah, well, no, he did not yet. It was really close indeed. It was literally $4 off. But you can see over here. Look at this. It reached literally $4 off. I just wanted to be sure that he's gonna reach that level. So I placed it back to 3400 just to be sure, because I know already that like he's that he was not gonna reach it otherwise. So I wanted to be sure on that section that I wanted to, yeah, that I was entering that trade. Fib retracements, Fib extensions. You mean like what kind of things I have? So like this. For example, like you start at the 1 and the end is going to 0. Then I got like 2 extensions, that's the minus 0.27 and 0.618. Those are like the kind of levels with it where you can go to. It depends on like where, but I like it with those levels with it as well. And then it looks like this with the settings. So you can use it if you want, make it, pause it, otherwise like whatever you like. And yeah, you take a picture out of it, otherwise whatever you like to use for. Yeah, so Haka, for you, for example, with this, yeah, you can use this short for or long for this one at least. That would be like a good one, to be honest, if I can see it like this. The only thing is like that the buying zone is like on 0.5 level, so that's gonna be like an unfortunate one, but the rest of it is looking clean. So yeah, man, that can be like yeah, that can be very useful. I'm like now really curious, like what kind of which kind of highs he's gonna reach. I'm really stoked for those kind of things right now. Okay, so the last one with Ripple, what I want to trade on today. You can also, maybe you can see this as a cup and handle, guys. This one, look at this one, the cup and handle, for example, with the 50-minute time frame. Maybe, let's see. Okay, listen up. So, for example, if you want to see like the cup and handle, you can see already like he's like literally reaching these kind of things, these kind of highs, and like now it looks like as well that he wants to go to the downside from here. Well, now the best thing is like that he had a well, this one I'm moving away a little bit, and because I want to keep it a little bit clean for myself. So what I'm gonna do is like removing these kind of things. And like what I'm expecting right now is like that can happen, that he is like reaching for example this section like this, like here for example, to the downside from there. And like what you're using is then like one of the most ones is this section over here, and then you got the cup and handle section over here. So this is like looking something really clean, to be honest. I like it. So this is like what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trade on this section over here. Maybe I want to place my high even a little bit higher than the last high over here, but to be honest, I'm trusting it, and it looks like a strong high from now on already. So I'm gonna do this as a trade, cup and handle as a nice pattern with it. So that's looking good. Hacker noodles. Yeah, we did take out the bottom liquidity now. We need to remove the top. Yeah, exactly, noodles. I have exactly the same, man. I perfectly called it with the snipe on the short as well with Ethereum. Look, because like first I'm removing this one real quick. First I shorted on this one, what was looking really clean, and then eventually like on the 3400 was like the price where I entered the trade. Was exactly is now pushing up to the upside from there. So like as well, like first we were like bearish on Ethereum, what I said already to you guys, and now we're in a bullish uptrend. Where I was waiting for it, because I was pretty bullish on Ethereum in general. So that's why I was looking preferably to a bullish trend or a bullish trade in general. So that is why you could also see this one. So yeah, for now I'm gonna trade on Ripple for today. I'm gonna be really curious how this one is gonna work out. Let me gonna hide this one real quick, because this is like the cup and handle, like then what you can see. So this looks also like pretty nice for today. Can you check the liquidity heat maps? Heat map. I can, yes, of course. Let's see. Heat maps. Crypto. Let's see. I figured it was this kind of things. Okay, that didn't help. That is not like what I wanted. What? One more time. Is there something over here what I can see? Heat map secrets, cryptocurrency heat map, CoinGecko. No, where is it? Crypto heat map prices trends. I think it was this one. No, it's not this one. Shit. Where is it? LQ heat maps. This was it. Exactly, got him. This is what you wanted to see, Noodles. the liquidity heat maps. This is something interesting with what it is doing. And now for Ethereum, for example, as well. Going glass, yes. Let's see Ethereum. Yeah, and this is how Ethereum looks like for today. So we just have to a little bit have to wait, guys. It's I'm gonna be curious. But the long is looking pretty okay, to be honest. But I'm not gonna long on Ethereum today. I'm gonna short on Ripple for today. That's like what I want to do. I like this trade a lot, and I'm confident. I'm confident about this one as well. So let's see. We're gonna go to WEEX. That's the place where what we are trading on. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I have to log in again. Also, guys, don't forget to to join us on WOP. WOP is now totally free, or now actually, sorry, I have to say it right. We got now a new Telegram link. It is in the description if you want to see it. And that is actually like one of the best things now, because we are saying now, or we're gonna drop our trades in the Telegram group. So that means, guys, that we are literally ready to show you like what kind of trades we have, and you can follow us then with the live stream. You can follow us on there as well. So for example, also on WEEX, we're gonna trade for today on Ripple. And what we're gonna do, for example, is we're gonna use a 3% with TP and a price order, because I'm using limit orders on with crypto, because I don't have too much time all the time to look at it, and also then we can look at it for later on as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this, and like the stop loss is gonna be at 3.0989. So let's see. Stop loss 3.09. Now was it 8, I think? Let's see. And then 80. Yes, exactly. 80. Okay, perfect. TP is gonna be 2.9 and then 2.9006. And like the price is gonna be 3.0487, 3.0487, and then we got it already, so that's perfect. So again, like a 2-3% amount of Ripple and a leverage of 10, and we want to short it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, open short, confirm. Perfect. So now we just have to wait like when he's gonna reach that level, and let's see when he's gonna enter it and everything. So we just have to wait for that section. Let's see what the chat has to say right now. CoinGlass, yes. Yeah, we're going back down. Exactly. Could you explain in more detail, please, the liquidity heat maps? Okay, yeah, I will do that, BB. I mean, I don't understand model 2 and 3. They always show more liquidity. Bitcoin always follow M2 global liquidity. Exactly. So like for example, what I showed you over here somewhere. Let me grab it somewhere. Where was it? Over here. This is like the section what Hacker Noodles means. Like Bitcoin is practically following the global M2 chart over here, which you can see. What it actually means that we can use the global M2 line. What Bitcoin is going to do as well. So for example, like with this drop what you saw over here, but it's not even that big, but still it is a drop. That happens also with Bitcoin over here, and also then with altcoins as well with it. So like these kind of drops are even bigger on every kind of section. So like this small drop happened to Bitcoin over here, and that is like a bigger drop with Bitcoin. And then after that, altcoins as well had exactly the same kind of drop. And now it looks like that he wants to follow up the M2 global line again, like this, to follow it up again. And then eventually he's gonna have like a big push to the upside, and then from there, what I can see already, he's gonna go to the downside from there. That's why it is like important to like see like different kind of charts, like what Bitcoin is gonna do, and the global M2 is helping you with that section. That's why it is so important. So guys, also, I am never asking for this actually, but I'm just really curious. Can you like this live stream? I really would appreciate it, because like I can tell you, like I think the most likes what I had, I think on a live stream is like 20, and I can see already that 16 people of you already liked it, and I would really appreciate it if you can fix it, and we can break that like goal. I would love to reach like the 30 or maybe 40 likes already. I would love that, guys. Really, I would really appreciate it. So also, guys, for you guys, just so you know, we have like now a free Telegram. A free Telegram. Free Telegram link over here. Let me see if it is over here, because I put it in, if I'm correct. Tutorial, join our private community with, hey, this is weird. I literally put it in somewhere. Where is it? How is it even possible? Oh no, it didn't get it. Oh, that's so unfortunately. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, wait. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna look up the section for you to that you can join our Telegram, at least. What it is like, what is important, because I literally checked everywhere where it should be. Yeah, so I'm gonna look it up for you later on. Then I'm gonna place it then in the comments as well for you guys, okay? Because that's something really important for me to show you. Because then you can join us as well. Let's see. Where did I have it again? You know what, guys? I will come back on that section for you guys right now, because otherwise it will take a long time. But for you guys, it is something. What is something interesting for you guys? Like, I can tell you right now. I think I'm gonna end the stream with this. At the end with this one, I'm gonna look for the section over with for the Telegram group at least. So guys, don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Join us on WEEX, and otherwise join our WOP community. There is like, is it totally free and everything. And guys, I can tell you, thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for watching at least. Like, thank you for everything, guys. Like, for watching and staying with me for the whole end of this live stream. And I will see you on the next live stream on the Saturday already, and then exactly the same time, same place. Guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you till the next one.